Welcome to the Shears Theatre. Today we are... Oh, sorry, that was wrong.
Tomato?
It does matter. Shears Theatre presents...
No.
Shears Theatre presents the story sack of The World's Worst Children 2. So, I have created a story sack for The World's Worst Children 2, and each of these children have one thing each to represent them. So, first up we have Humbert the Hungry Baby. His symbol is a train because he gets so big that he can eat everything in town, and big towns often have train stations. So he probably would have eaten a train as well. Okay, next up we have Stacy Superstar. Now, she thought she was the best singer in the world, but really, she somehow with her singing set a shed on fire and it just burnt down. It somehow set itself on fire after hearing her singing, and she spends all of her parents' money on ball gowns. So her symbols are some ball gowns. And there's another one in here somewhere. Okay, moving on to Gruesome Griselda. And she has an evil plan to put worms and caterpillars and all insects in her headmistress's bath. So, her symbol is that was more than I thought. Some insects. Okay, moving on to Spoilt Brad. Now, the day before the story takes place, it's his birthday, but he doesn't think he gets enough presents and he wants it to be his birthday every day. So that's what happens. And each time he asks more and more presents. So his symbol is... Oh, this is heavy. If I can find it. Let's try. Some presents. A tiny one and a big one. Okay, so next up we have Fussy Frankie. Now all he wants to eat is chocolate. He hates any fruit or veg. He likes crisps and fudge and other stuff like that, but mainly chocolate. So his symbol is chocolate. Okay, this is gonna need to go in the freezer. Okay, next up we have no. So N-O-N-O-N-O-E. No. She always says no, and I couldn't think of what symbol to put in for her. So I just wrote on a piece of paper, no! Because that's the only word she ever says. But eventually they do get her to say yes. Okay, next up, Harry, who never, ever did his homework. All he wanted to do was play on his computer and do racing games. So, a race car. And it still has my off to Lapland sign that my elf put on there because my elf on the shelf went to a farewell farewell party before he went back to Lapland. And it was just so cool because they found our mini disco balls and they were playing music. It was on Christmas Eve and it was just amazing. All my toys were lined out. And they'd taken a bottle of wine out of the cupboard too. And they were drinking that. So, for Harry, who never ever did his homework, a race car. Okay, next up we have Trish the Troll. So she would just look out her bedroom window and close one eye and put her fingers like this. And whenever someone walked by, she would pretend she was squishing them. So, a squishy, awful, powdery dog. Because I think if an old lady was walking her dog, she would squish them too. That's her symbol. Okay. Next up, this is one of my favourites. Cruel Clarissa. She begs her parents for a cat, even though she hates cats. She just wants to torment it. So, she begs her parents for a cat. The only reason she has a cruelty towards cats is when she was a baby, she wondered what its tail was and pulled it, and it turned around and hissed at her. So, her cat was white, and she named it Blossom. So here is an adorable fuzzy little kitten. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, you stay there. We'll go. Okay, and last but not least, wait, that is the last one, right? Oops. Yeah, last but not least, we have competitive Colin. He went into the Olympics and knocked out all the runners. So he came first, second, and third. So his symbol is a medal. We hope that you enjoyed the Shiz production of Wild West Children 2 Story Sack. No, 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 no.